Hey there shooters, Marcus Hom back for another video with Precision Rifle Network. Today we're going to be talking about the dual purpose rifle. So the dual purpose rifle is exactly what it sounds like. It's a rifle that's designed to fill a couple of roles and actually perform pretty well in each role. And anytime you're trying to get one thing to do multiple things, it's a compromise. It's kind of like the Swiss Army knife. You know, if you need a can opener, the best thing is a can opener with the handles on it and the crank. And you know, it's a lot easier to open a can that way than to use the little attachment in a Swiss Army knife. However, if all you have with you is a Swiss Army knife, you're going to be glad you have that can opener. And that's kind of what this dual purpose rifle is like. If a guy doesn't want to spend extra money for a purpose-built hunting rifle and a purpose-built competition rifle, this is a way to kind of bridge the gap, maybe save yourself a little bit of money and still get good performance in all aspects. So the first thing about this dual purpose rifle that really makes it dual purpose is the chassis. This is the XLR Industries Element 3.0 chassis, and this is the magnesium version, so it's extremely light. With the grip and the chassis itself, it comes in right around 2 pounds, so that's pretty darn light. That's like a carbon fiber hunting stock weight, really. And on top of that, it also gives us the ability to have a side folder. So I use the side folder. Now, the side folder is upside down on mine. I deliberately flipped it upside down so I could fold to the right. And what that requires me to do is lift up that bolt handle and then fold it around and sit it like that. I like this because it just makes the package a little bit more compact, and I definitely like a right side folder because it gives me one slick side on the left, and that just rides in the backpack a lot smoother. So this is my preference as far as how I run my side folder. The other thing about this chassis that's pretty neat is it has slots for weights. So as a guy wants to shoot competition with this instead of doing the mountain hunting, he can add weight to the chassis, put an Arca rail on the bottom, and then shoot a competition with it. So what we're going to be covering is going to be an entire build series on how to build this rifle out for both hunting and competition shooting. Now the next thing about the build that I really like is this Bighorn arm, or it's Zermatt arms now. It used to be Bighorn. It's the Origin Action. And the thing I really like about this Origin Action is how easy it is to swap bolt heads. So to swap the bolt head, basically we just rotate this rear piece and remove the firing pin assembly and the spring. And there is a retaining pin here. We take that out, remove the head, put on the new one, and reverse the process, and we're ready to go back with a new cartridge head. Right now I've got the Magnum bolt head on here. Our hunting configuration is going to be a 6.5 PRC, and that's going to be a carbon fiber barrel. And then in the competition format, it's going to be a 25 Creedmoor. I kind of wanted to try something a little bit different, so I'm going with the 25 Creedmoor, and that's going to be just a really thick steel barrel, once again to add a little bit of weight to the system. And I'll go over that entire process on barrel swaps and changing over the bolt face in an individual video. But like I said, we're just doing the quick overview now. The next things that we'll cover is I'll talk about what optic I'm going to go with and why, and then the last part about that is also going to be the other accessories, bipods, rails, and then even this tripod that I'm using. So stay tuned to Precision Rifle Network for further videos, and you'll see how this whole thing gets built out into the dual purpose rifle.